Hello, my name is Madeline, and this is my persuasive speech. What is something that isn't you, but's with you always? It's in your hand, it's in your pocket, in your bag, against your head. It's with you right now, always. You use it at home, you use it at class, at the gym, before you go to sleep at night, first thing you do when you wake up in the morning. I'm talking about your cell phone. According to PewResearch.org, 97% of Americans have a cell phone of some sort. And over 4 billion people worldwide own a cell phone. That is almost half of the world's population. What if I told you that this constant companion that everybody seems to have was a hazard to your health? Evidence is piling up. It's long-term use that's compounding over years that is being a huge damage to your health. Long-term damage includes tissue damage, tumors, and even brain cancer. We might be watching a health epidemic in slow motion. While researching this topic, I came across a CBS News report published earlier this year stating that phones do, in fact, pose a danger to our health. No, don't worry, I'm not about to convince you to give up your cell phone or say goodbye, but I do recommend making one simple change that can make all the difference. The way you use your cell phone, that is the only thing that could maybe help try to avoid some sort of health hazard. Those risks stem from small amounts of radiation over time. And using your cell phone close to your body is where it comes from. The amount of radiation over time can damage tissue every time you use your cell phone. Ronald Homerman of the University of Pittsburgh Cancer Institute explains the problem with cell phone radiation is not how much is emitted at one single time, but the compounding amount year after year. The World Health Organization did a study over 10 years tracking 10,000 people using their cell phones, and the data in the study indicated the subject to use the cell phone over 10 or more years have studied research, and they have the same conclusion. A 2007 study in the Journal of Occupational and Environmental Medicine surveyed cell phone usage and found a consistent pattern of increased brain tumors among people who use their cell phones for more than 10 years. This study also catalogs people who develop blinding headaches, dizziness, circulatory problems, nausea, and cancer from the sort of radiation emitted by cell phones. Still not convinced that cell phone radiation is harmful to your health? Well, you know that little manual user guide that comes with your phone every time you get it from the store? You open up your brand new package and you're really excited and everything's brand new and you peel off the plastic. Well, that little user manual with it even states that it suggests that you keep your cell phone 1 inch away from your body while using it. Other cell phones recommend 5/8 of an inch, but typically they're up to an inch. They recommend keeping it away from your body and even recommend that you use it sparingly. The manufacturer booklet even states that it's potentially hazardous. So if you're hearing it right from the horse's mouth, it's probably something to think about. So what's the solution? As I said earlier, it's pretty crazy to think that people are going to stop using their cell phone, but I think making the hazards aware of what we're doing and the exposure to this device is enough for us to be a little more mindful of when we're using it. I said earlier, I'm not going to try to convince you to stop using it altogether. I still use mine every day. I am very dependent on it. I think we all are, especially in the business world. I can't really imagine being without it. But I'm sure you can imagine, however, taking it a little bit more seriously, that these are brand new devices, and there is studies out there saying that there is more hazards to these little devices than we think. These little tiny miraculous machines. I suggest that the closer you put it to your head, it's uncomfortable to be holding it anyway, so using earbuds or something that can help you keep your phone away from your body would help really a lot. You can use speakerphone. I use speakerphone often. It's easier for me. I don't really love holding my phone up to my ear anyway. So that's actually been a bonus that I didn't know before researching all this. But every time that you're on a phone call, maybe reach for your headset instead of the phone. So please get in the habit of keeping your cell phone away from your ear when talking, and I encourage you to encourage your friends and family to do the same. Start today with your next phone call and see how it goes. All right, thank you for listening.